नारायणं पद्मभवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तमलकं च शिष्यं तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि. श्लोक 12. ज्ञेयं यत्तत् प्रवक्ष्यामि यज्ञात्वामृतमश्नुते अनादिमत् परं ब्रह्म न सत्तन्नासदुच्यते. So far jnana was told, and jnana means jnana sadhana, not jnana itself, but jnana sadhana was called jnana. What leads to jnana is called jnana previously, up to the previous shloka. Etad jnanamiti proktam. And ajnanam yadatonyatha, whatever is opposed to this is called ajnana. After enumerating the jnana, now what is jneya? What should be known? What should be understood? Yat jneyam, the jneya, yat Jnatva amrtam asnute, knowing which one gets amrita, means moksha. Amrtam asnute, amritam amritatvam, moksham prapnoti. Tat jneyam pravaksyami, I will tell you the jneya, that jneya. So tat anadimat param brahma, the jneya is the param brahma, the supreme Brahman, which is without beginning, Anadimat. It has no adi, no beginning. Tat na sat na asat uchyate, it is neither sat nor asat. We have to remember that we are discussing Brahman. Generally, the Maya is described as sadasadbhyam anirvachaniyam, neither sat nor asat. But here Krishna is talking about Brahman, and while talking about Brahman, he says it is neither sat nor asat. If it is neither sat nor asat, it will be mithya. But Brahman cannot be mithya. Then how can you say it is neither sat nor asat? Therefore, here we have to take a different meaning of sat and asat. Not the same sat and asat which is used while describing Maya. sadasabhyam nirvachaniyam. Mithya. Generally, sat means trikalabadhyatvam sattvam. That which cannot be negated at any point of time is called sat. But here, by the word sat, we should not take that meaning. We should take another meaning. That is why Anandagiri clarifies. Sat means karyam abhivyaktanama-rupatvat. Sat means karya, effect. What is effect? Abhivyaktanama-rupam. Anything that has a manifest nama-rupa. The manifest nama-rupa means vyakrita or vyakta nama-rupa. It is called sat. It is called sat because it is available for our transaction. So sat means the manifest which is available for transaction is called sat. Asat means the unmanifest. The unmanifest is called asat because it is not available for transaction. Brahman is neither manifest nor unmanifest, neither vyakrita nor avyakrita. Brahman transcends both vyakrita and avyakrita. Now see the Bhashya. Yathoktena jnanena jnatavyam kim ityakankshayam aha jenyam yattat ityadina. Yathoktena jnanena, by means of the jnana which is told before. Jnatavyam kim, what is the jnatavya? What is the jneya? What should be known? Ityakankshayam, when this kind of a curiosity arises, then Bhagavan says, jenyam yattat ityadina. Yattat jenyam, the jneya ityadina. With this verse, he explains the jneya. Now, another Purvapaksha. Perhaps this Purvapaksha could have been before this shloka because it is mainly raising an objection for calling amanitvam etc. as a jnana. How can you say amanitvam etc. is a jnana? So this is on the second half of the previous shloka. Etad jnanamiti proktam. By saying etad jnanamiti proktam, Bhagavan has referred to amanitvam etc. as jnanam. On that there is a Purvapaksha. Nanu yamaha niyamascha amanittvadayaha न तैहि ज्ञेयं ज्ञायते नहि अमानित्वादि कस्यचिद्वस्तुनः परिच्छेदकं दृष्टं सर्वत्रैव च यद्विषयं ज्ञानं तदेव तस्य ज्ञेयस्य परिच्छेदकं दृश्यते नहि अन्यविषयेण ज्ञानेन अन्यत् उपलभ्यते यथा घटविषयेण ज्ञानेन अग्निः ननु ऑब्जेक्शन यमाः नियमाश्च अमानित्वादयः अमानित्वा etc. they are yama and niyama. They include yama and niyama. Yama and niyama are two angas of Ashtanga Yoga. Certain disciplines are called yama, like ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. They are called yama. And niyama, shaucha, santosha, tapaswadhyaya, ishvara pranidhanani niyamaha. Shaucha, cleanliness, they are all niyama. So according to some acharya, yama is mainly the disciplines that are predominantly mental, manapradhana disciplines, sadhana. They are called yama. And niyama are sharira pradhana sadhanas. The sadhanas where body is predominantly used. It is called niyama. So yama and niyama are the two types of disciplines described in some shastras like Yoga Shastra. So amanitva etc. comprise of yama and niyama. Yamaha niyamascha, they consist of yama and niyama. The Purvapakshi is referring to the Yoga Shastra. In Yoga Shastra, yama and niyama are just preparations. After yama and niyama, you have to do so many other things. Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Samadhi is ultimate. Then you get jnana according to Yoga Shastra. So amanitva etc. are just yama and niyama. They are not even samadhi. Therefore, taihi jenyam na jnayate. By amanitva etc. jnaya cannot be known. Just by them jnaya cannot be known. The Brahman cannot be known. Why nahi amanitvadi kasyachid vastunah parichedakam drishtam. Amanitva etc. are not seen to be, are not observed to be parichedakam. Parichedakam means jnapakam, the revealer, prakashakam of any vastu, of any object. Amanitva etc. cannot reveal any object. They cannot illumine any object. they cannot make any object known. It is not seen so. Drishtam, na drishtam means it is not observed to be so in the world. Sarvatraivacha. So then what is the parichedaka? What reveals an object? What illumines an object? What makes an object evident? Sarvatraiva, everywhere. Yadvishayam jnanam, the knowledge of a particular object. Yadvishayam jnanam, whatever is the vishaya of the object. Tadeva jnanam, the same jnana. Tasya jneyasya, of that jneya. Parichedakam drishyate, seen to be parichedaka, seen to be a revealer, illuminer. So yat jnanam yadvishayakam, if a given jnana, let us say jnana X, has the vishaya Y, yat jnanam, so yat is X, yad vishayakam, here yat means Y, tat jnanam, that jnana X, tasya vishayasya, of that object Y, parichedakam bhavati. Means यदि ज्ञानस्य विषयः घटः, घटविषयकं ज्ञानं घटस्य परिच्छेदकं भवति. The knowledge of a pot reveals the object pot. The knowledge of a pot cannot reveal a tree. If you have to know a tree, you have to get a tree knowledge. A pot knowledge cannot reveal you tree. So, nahi anya vishayena jnayena anyat upalabhyate. By the knowledge of one thing, another thing is not known. Yatha ghata vishayena jnanena agnihi. Like the knowledge of a pot, knowledge whose object is a pot, cannot reveal the fire. It can reveal only pot. So even with respect to knowledge, a given knowledge cannot reveal any other object than its own object. So even as far as a knowledge is concerned, the ability to reveal an object is limited. Then what about those things that are not even knowledge? Like amanitvam. Amanitvam cannot reveal anything. That is the idea. So this is Purva Paksha. Then Siddhanti says, Naisha doshaha jnana nimittatvat jnana muchyate iti hi avocama jnana sahakari karanatvacha. Siddhanti reminds what he had already told earlier. Already he has told a few times before. Naisha doshaha, there is no problem here. There is no problem in referring to amanitva etc. as a jnana. Because here the word jnana is not used in its primary sense. Jnana is used in a secondary sense. How jnana nimittatvat jnanam uchyate. Since it is jnana nimitta, it leads to jnana. Therefore, jnanam uchyate. Therefore, it is called jnana. Itihi avachama. We have told this before. Since it leads to jnana, it is called a jnana. And if the Purvapakshi is not happy with this answer, we can give a slightly different answer. Jnana sahakari karanatvacha jnana muchyate. A slightly different answer. They are jnana sahakari karana. They are the assisting means. The assisting means, the auxiliary means of jnana. The means, the sadhanas that support jnana, that assist jnana in producing its result. In producing its result is not a very good statement. Jnana does not need any assistant to produce its result. Therefore, here sahakari karana should not be understood that way. Sahakari karana means the karanas that help in removing the obstacle in the jnana. The factors, the sadhanas that help in removing the obstacles in jnana, and thereby they help in assimilating the jnana. Only if amanitvam etc. are there, the jnana can take place without any obstacles. Jnana is free from obstacles. If amanitvam etc. are not there, even if there is a jnana, it is obstructed knowledge. It is a suppressed, obstructed knowledge. Such knowledge cannot give phala. Therefore, by removing the obstacles, amanitvam etc. enable the phala of the jnana. They facilitate the result of knowledge by removing the obstacles in the path of knowledge. That way they can be called sahakari karana. So here sahakari karana, this word should be understood carefully, because if we say along with the jnana, even these sadhanas produce the phala, then there is a problem. Generally, sahakari karana means the other karanas, the other sadhanas that work along with another sadhana to produce the phala. But here it is not so. Amanitvam etc. do not join with the jnana and produce a phala called moksha. In that sense, they are not sahakari karana. Unlike in karmas, in the case of karma, one karma aided with another karma, combined with another karma, they together produce a phala. but it is not so here. So here the phala is produced, phala is the phala is arrived at by jnana itself. Jnana itself removes ajnana and gives moksha. But if the jnana has to work, then the sadhana should be there. In that sense, it is sahakari karana. So, jnana sahakari karanatvacha, they are called jnanam. Therefore, even though amanitvam etc. are not jnana in themselves, there is nothing wrong in calling them jnanam. Now he continues the explanation of shloka 12. Jenyam jnatavyam yat tat pravaksyami prakarshena yathavat vaksyami. Jenyam is equal to jnatavyam. Tavyat acho yat, yat pratyaya. Jenyam. So you can derive jenyam, jnatavyam. Yat, yat jenyam, the jneya. Tat pravaksyami, prakarshena, vaksyami, pravaksyami. I will tell you prakarshena. Prakarshena means yathavat, properly, correctly, without distorting, without adding masalas. Kim phalam tat iti prarochanena shotuhu abhimukhi karanaya aha yajneyam jnatva amrtam amrtatvam asnute na punaha mriyate ityarthaha. Kim phalam tat, what is the phala of the jnana? What is the phala of knowing the jneya? So, kim phalam tat, tat jneyam kim phalam. Kim phalam yasya, tat kim phalam. Bahuvrihi samasa. What is its result? Whose result is what? Is kim phalam. Bahuvrihi samasa. So what is the phala of this jneya? Means what is the phala of knowing the jneya? Iti prarochanena. So why the phala is being told? Prarochanena shotuhu abhimukhi karanaya. In order to draw the attention of the listener, shotuhu, the shota, the listener, abhimukhi karanaya, in order to draw his attention by prarochana, by creating interest, by making it interesting, by generating interest in the mind of the listener. For that, kim phalam tat iti aha. Bhagavan says the phala of the jneya, the phala associated with the jneya. So, yat jnatva, having known which jneya, Amrtam means amrtatvam, bhava pradhana nirdesha. The tva pratyaya is added in the sense of bhava. Here bhava does not mean the bhava of kridanta. This is bhava in tadhita. There bhava means the status of being something. Tasya bhavasttvatalau. Tasya bhavasttvatalau. So, amrita is without a bhava pratyaya. But we have to understand this amrita as amritatvam. Such usages where a word is given without a bhava pratyaya, but it is understood in the sense of bhava, then it is called bhava pradhano nirdesha. A bhava pradhana nirdesha. So, amritam means amritatvam. Sometimes we use such words in the language. I want swatantra. Some people say, I want swatantra. If we use it is incorrect. I want swatantra is not correct. Nanige swatantra beku. It is incorrect. Nanige swatantriya beku. I want swatantriya. I want swatantrata. Bhava. Because swatantra is a person. A person is swatantra. I am swatantra. I have swatantriya. It is bhava. The status of being free is swatantriya. Swatantrata, the nature of being free, freedom, freeness, freedom, it is swatantriya. The person is swatantra, free, independent. So there is a difference between these two. But in the language, some people don't, they have not studied all these Vyakarana and all. They don't know how to use, whether it is in Kannada or Hindi or Telugu. They don't know this. They will say, I want Swatantra. So, if people use it is incorrect. But if Vyasa uses, then we have to say, it is bhava pradhana nirdesha. So here, amritam means amritatvam, bhava pradhana nirdesha. The status of being amrita, the status of being free from death, means immortality. The status of being immortal is immortality. That is why Shankaracharya adds a tva. Amritam is amritatvam. Asnute. Asnute, he attains. What does amritatvam asnute mean? Na punaham riyate ityarthaha. Punaha namriyate. He does not die once again. He will die once, but not once again. Yeah, no rebirth. If there is a rebirth, there is a re-death also. So there is no re-death. So if you just say there is no rebirth, people may not be interested in moksha. Let me have one more birth, what happens? But rebirth includes a re-death also. Oh, then I don't want a rebirth. So, na punaha mriyate ityarthaha. He does not die once again, means he is free from the cycle of birth and death. Means he gets moksha. Anadimat adihi asya asti iti adimat na adimat anadimat kim tat param niratishayam brahma jenyam iti prakritam anadimat adihi asya astiti adimat. That which has adi, beginning, is called adimat. Na adimat anadimat. That which is not adimat, means which has no beginning, is called anadimat. Kim tat, what is that? Further, param brahma. Param means niratishayam, unsurpassable, supreme. That which does not have an atishaya is called niratishayam. Means there is nothing greater, nothing excels Brahman. Nothing is greater than Brahman. Therefore, Brahman is called niratishayam. It is the greatest. Brahma. And what is this Brahman? Jenyam iti prakritam. It is nothing but what is prakrita, what is under discussion as jenyam. So, jenyam is the param Brahma. Atra kechit anadi mat param iti padam chindanti bahuvrihina ukte arthe matupaha anarthakyam anishtam syaditi अर्थविशेषञ्च दर्शयन्ति अहं वासुदेवाख्या पराशक्तिः यस्य तत् मत्परम् इति. Now, Bhashyakara is referring to another commentary on the same shloka. Even before Shankaracharya, many people have written commentary on Bhagavad Gita. So he has picked up some commentary where this particular line, Anadimat, this particular word, it is described in a different way. Atra kechit, atra, here, with respect to this line, kechit, some people, they break Anadimat param in a different way. See how we broke Anadimat, param, Brahma. Anadimat separate, param is separate. But they break in a different way. Anadi, mat param. Anadi separate, mat param separate. iti padam chindanti. They break the word in this manner. They break the pada in this manner. Padacheda they make in this manner. Why they don't break in the way we did, Anadimat and param? Then they sense a problem. This commentator under question, he says, if you take it as Anadimat, if you take Anadimat as one word, then there is a problem. What is the problem? A problem of redundancy of a pratyaya. Problem of redundancy of a pratyaya. How? See, the word anadi, if you make a nanya bahuvrihi, avidyamanaha adihi yasya tat anadi, that which does not have adi is called anadi. That which does not have adi is called anadi. So, by the word anadi itself, you can say Brahman has no adi. Then why you have to add this matu pratyaya? It is no use. It is no use. See, a matu pratyaya is useful where you cannot make a bahuvrihi. Where you cannot make a bahuvrihi, matup is useful. Like I have pustaka, I have book, pustakavan, pustakavan devadattaha, devadatta has a book. You have to add a matu pratyaya, pustakavan, matu pratyaya is added. One who has. But where there is a bahuvrihi, the bahuvrihi itself contains the meaning of one who has. Like avidyamanaha adihi, one who does not have adi is called anadi. Yeah. Then you don't have to add a matup. Understood? So matup is redundant. Therefore, if you split it as anadimat, there will be a problem of redundancy of matu pratyaya. In order to avoid such a redundancy, you split it as anadi and then the mat you combine with the param. Mat param. Mat param is another word. And mat param has another meaning also. Aham paraha yasya tat mat param. Aham paraha yasya tat mat param. Another bahuvrihi samasa. See, mat param iti padam chindanti. Anadi mat param iti padam chindanti. They break the word as anadi and mat param. Why? Bahuvrihina ukte arthe, when the artha, one who does not have adi, this artha has been ukta, has been told, has been referred to by bahuvrihi itself. The artha has been stated by bahuvrihi itself. Therefore, matupaha anarthakyam, there is anarthakya of matu pratyaya, meaninglessness of matu pratyaya, redundancy of matu pratyaya, and it is anishtam, it is not desirable to us. Why somebody like Vyasa use something which is meaningless? So, anishtam syat iti, because of this reason, iti hetoh, iti indicates hetu. Because of this reason, they split it as anadi and matparam. Artha visheshancha darshayanti, and they show the meaning of matparam also, which is another meaning. Artha vishesha, another different meaning for matparam. They show what is the meaning of matparam. Aham vasudevakhya parashaktihi yasya tat matparam. I means vasudevakhya parashaktihi. I, who is Vasudeva, named Vasudeva, called Vasudeva, me who is called Vasudeva, is the Parashakti, is the highest power, ultimate power. Yasya tat matparam, the Brahman whose ultimate power is me, Vasudeva. It is another description of Brahman according to them. So, according to them, there is a Brahman, and Brahman has a Shakti, the highest power of Brahman, and it is Vasudeva. The Shakti of Brahman is Vasudeva. So, they give this interpretation. Now, Shankaracharya refutes this interpretation. He says this interpretation is not correct. Satyamevam apunaruktam syat arthaschet sambhavati natu arthas sambhavati ब्रह्मणः सर्वविशेष प्रतिषेधेन एव विजिज्ञापयिषितत्वात् न सत्तन्नासदुच्यते इति विशिष्टशक्तिमत्वप्रदर्शनम् विशेष प्रतिषेधश्चेति विप्रतिषिद्धं तस्मात् मतुपः बहुव्रीहिणा समानार्थत्वे अपि प्रयोगः श्लोकपूरणार्थः amrtatva okay, that much is enough. Bhashyakara says, Siddhanti says, what you have said could have been accepted if the word matparam had a sensible meaning, acceptable meaning. But unfortunately, the meaning of matparam which you have given does not make any sense. It does not fit this context. Therefore, we cannot give any meaning to matparam in this context. Therefore, we cannot accept your interpretation. Instead, our interpretation alone is correct. Anadimat you have to take as one word only. Then what about the redundancy? The redundancy problem continues. Then Siddhanti accepts, yes, there is a problem of redundancy. But the redundancy can be explained by saying that it is required for shloka puranam. If you don't add a mat, then there will be gap of one letter, one syllable in the shloka. So it will not, the meter will not be complete. So in order to complete the meter, the mat is needed. That is why Vyasa has included a matup, even though it is not needed there. See, Satyam, what you are saying is true. It is ardha sammati. Yeah, there is, what you are saying is correct in a way. Yeah, ardha sammati. Evam apunaruktam syat. The punarukti, the repetition, redundancy of a word, redundancy of the usage of a word by repeating the same sense, on account of repetition of the same sense. It is called punarukti. Apunaruktam syat. It can be apunarukta, means the punarukti dosha will be solved in your interpretation if provided artha sambhavati. If your meaning of mat param, if it is possible, then only your solution for the punarukti can be accepted. But unfortunately, tu means but, artha na sambhavati. Your artha, the meaning that you have given for mat param, na sambhavati, it does not fit. It is not possible. And not only so, mat param cannot have an artha here. Why mat param cannot have an artha? See, mat param, what is the vigraha? Aham paraha yasya, or aham para shaktihi yasya, tat mat param. So this is a bahuvrihi samasa, and bahuvrihi is always anya padartha pradhana. A bahuvrihi is always anya padartha pradhana. Now in this bahuvrihi, the component is aham. Who is aham? Brahman, Paramatma. So Paramatma is a component in bahuvrihi, and the bahuvrihi fully is referring to Paramatma. Then what is the problem? There will be bheda between Paramatma and Paramatma, which is not possible. Therefore, mat param, this word cannot have any sense. It doesn't make any sense in this context. If you look into Gita, there is a word mat paraha used here and there. But where is mat paraha used? While referring to a mumukshu, a sadhaka, a bhakta, mat paraha is used. While describing a mumukshu or a jnani, a bhakta, then mat paraha makes sense, because there is a difference, at least an apparent difference. But here, while describing Brahman, if mat paraha is told, then it does not make any sense. It cannot fit. Understood? Yeah. Therefore, Bhashyakara says, Artha na sambhavati. This matparam cannot have an artha. Therefore, you cannot split it as matparam. You have to take Anadimat param only. So why artha is not possible? Why matparam artha is not possible? So he is Siddhanti is refuting Purvapakshi's interpretation of matparam. Brahmanah sarvavishesha pratishedhena eva vijijñāpayashitatvat. In this context, Krishna is intending to reveal the Brahman by negating all the visheshas, by negating all the attributes. Brahmanah sarvavishesha pratishedhena eva. By the negation of all the attributes, Brahmanah vijijñāpayashitatvat. Brahman is intended to be revealed. That is why Krishna says, na sattan na saduchyate. It is neither sat nor asat. Means it is neither manifest nor unmanifest. Neither manifest nor unmanifest implies negation of all attributes. All attributes are included in manifest and unmanifest. So when nasattan nasaduchyate is told, all attributes are negated. Therefore, from this statement, nasattan nasaduchyate, we can understand that Krishna is intending to reveal the Brahman as free from all visheshas, all attributes. He is revealing the nirguna Brahma, Brahman without any vishesha, without any guna, without any differences. Iti. So Brahmanah nasattan nasaduchyate iti sarvavishesha pratishedhena eva vijijñāpayashitatvat. Therefore, what you are saying about Brahman, matparam, Brahman has a Shakti called Vasudeva. Brahman has a Shakti called Vasudeva. If this interpretation is accepted, then Shakti is an attribute. Then it will be Saguna. Vishishta Shaktimatva Pradarshanam. The Vishishta Shaktimatva Pradarshanam, showing that Brahman has a special Shakti. And then Vishesha Pratishedha. And then negation of the Vishesha. Iti Vipratishidham. These two are mutually contradictory. Vipratishidham. They are mutually contradictory. Therefore, tasmat. Therefore, your interpretation as well as your splitting cannot be accepted. Tasmat. Therefore, matupaha bahuvrihina samanarthatve api. Even though the matup conveys the same meaning as conveyed by bahuvrihi, the matup pratyaya is not conveying any extra meaning. It conveys the meaning that is already conveyed by bahuvrihi. Even then, the prayogaha, the usage of the matup, it is shloka puranarthaha, in order to complete the shloka. Yeah. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.